So whenever I took you guys out and showed you my deck garden, I had showed you that I had some chives out there. So I harvested those and we're going to put them in the dehydrator today. So I just thought I would go ahead and bring you along while I work on that. And I'm literally just going to cut these up into little pieces. This one has a spot on it, so I want to do it separately. But I've already rinsed them, and I had them over here laying on some reusable paper towels, and then I used a regular paper towel to go ahead and get them dried. Pretty much dry. I see a few that are still a little damp, but they'll be all right. Okay, so since they're your chives, you make them as big or as small as you want them to be. I'm just going to do a little bit of a mix. I did the same thing last year with green onions. I used the greens off the tops because my chives didn't do very good, and they have been delicious. You can throw them into a pot of soup. I tend to use mine a lot with my mashed potatoes or baked potatoes. And remember, these grew in a flower pot or a grow bag, which is the same size as a big flower pot, if you ever want to try to grow them. Okay, since chives are small, I'm going to be using trays like this. I'm just going to see how many I can get on this one. And just spread them out. I have this one. And if you want to keep these growing outside and just cut them, you know, as you need them fresh, you could always do that as well. I'm hoping that mine, just like the green onions, will continue to grow. And we can have them fresh while the season is in. And then when the season's not in, we will have these. Okay, we're going to set this to 120. You can go between 95 and 125 for chives. So I figured I'd go to 120. So let's do 115. And then we want to process for about 2 to 4 hours. And I'm going to put it at 2.5 hours, and then I'll check it. And if it needs more, then we can always reset the timer. And that is as easy as a dehydrator works. Okay, so these are perfect. It's been about 2.5 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and get them in a jar. Okay, so I've got those in there and my cap is on, and I'm going to use this sealer that my cousin gave me. Oops, sorry. I'm going to let it go to 50, and then I'm going to check it because it's small. Okay, and it is sealed. And just to show you how that worked. Definitely sealed, huh? So we're going to do it again. I just wanted to show you. Okay, and it has an adapter for a regular mouth. You would just add it onto this, but since we're using wide mouth, it just goes right down on top, and then you turn it to the right, and I'm going to let it go to 50 since I know that worked. There's a little counter there. If this was a bigger jar, I may let it go all the way up to 100. But since it was so small, I was pretty sure it wouldn't take a full 100 to seal it. There we go. Now we just twist it left, and then you'll be able to pull it right off. So you can see it's sealed. So you can add a ring if you want, but since it's sealed, you really don't have to. All right, I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Bye.